It's poop.
Yeah, I know it's poop, man.
All right, here we are. I had to redo it because he did a retarded thing right now.
Okay, yeah.
He did,
I'm a retard, I can't push you. Whoa!
one did paper. Two did papers. Today's April Fool's Day. I got the biggest one behind me pushing.
Oh, yeah. No, the fool's not the one who's pushing. The fool's the one who's talking about the phone who's pushing.
Okay. Wow, I don't know what to say. I don't know what my topic is today. My topic today is big trucks from Oregon.
Yeah, okay.
Who take up half the sidewalk. That's my talk for today.
Yeah, I'll give you a topic today. Oh look, no, that's one. Where's that one from?
I don't know. Why don't you get off the curb or push me all the way right?
Watch your mouth get knocked out. Look at us. We're gymnasts.
We're gymnasts.
We're gymnasts. In our garage, we're gymnasts.
We're gymnasts.
So we're gymnasts in our
We're
garage.
gymnasts. We come all the way to Richfield, pay ridiculous prices for rent and mortgages, and we're gymnasts. There's that car over there that's been there for like almost 3 months.
Okay, that's far enough. Let's go.
All right, let's go home.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Got on my glasses ready in case to protect my cataracts.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Porch pirate.
Push forward.
All right. The guy's talking to his dogs.
Okay,
Tells you.
all right.
The only thing that my dog does is have the lump on his neck.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Time to take the old man out for a stroll.
Yeah, okay, all right.
We've been out there. We've been inside. We haven't come out here for what, almost a month? Just because everybody's like scaring you, like, oh, don't come out, it's the coronavirus. Oh, 6 foot distancing. And yet I come out here and everybody's like having a party. It's like the first week of, what is it?
It's supposed to
Spring
be
break. It's
right
spring break right now. It is spring break.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday was the first day of spring break.
Yep.
No,
Monday was.
Monday. Today's Wednesday.
Yep. Oh, Corona.
Uh-huh.
It says Corona beer.
So today is Wednesday, the 3rd day of the spring break.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You're weird.
A little bit of forehead for you, right there.
You're in the middle of forehead. Okay, all right. It's a whole golf course.
So, Axel, now that I changed my YouTube from Anthony Morris to Axel and Will Incidents, you have anything particular you want to talk about other than the stupid quarantine fake news that, oh, don't go out there, you're going to get sick, oh, 6 foot distancing, but yet I go out there, the mail is out, the mail is operating. All the restaurants are supposed to be closed, but yet I see Vinny's in Ridgefield, Pomona open, operating, and yet, you know, the library's closed.
I want some pizza, man. I want Italian food, bro. We've been having this.
We'll get some Italian food tomorrow, maybe. Or what's tomorrow? The 3rd?
It's Thursday.
Is it the 2nd or the 3rd?
3rd?
Is today the April 1st?
Yeah, today's April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'll give you an April Fool right now.
Excuse me.
April Fool's, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll give you an April Fool, alright? Alright, yeah. Of course we do. I don't call 111. Let's give him an April Fool.
Oh, yeah. I don't call 911.
I'll give you an... Hey, who needs an April Fool when you got a Fool year round?
I know. Let's go running. I got everybody. Let's go running.
We're running. Yeah, okay. Why don't you do a prison exercise?
I gotta do something physical too.
You can't do anything physical.
Other than this guy, you know, he's getting all the exercise.
You're a decrepit old man. You can't do anything. Decrepit.
I do the old left, right, up, and down. You know, I take a bite of this, and I take a drink of that,
Exactly.
and left, right.
You got the remote exercise.
Yeah, remote finger exercises. Dot.
Yeah, alright.
Or if I watch Hulu, I got the old swipe exercise. Depends on what I do. But I get it all well-rounded workout though, you know.
Yep.
On the upper body.
Yeah.
Lower body still needs some work, but I've managed to like get up once in a while and let the dog out and to go poop.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
Here we are. Social distancing.
I don't know when you
Just
way to
pass
go. I don't know what you way to go.
Remember? Oh, fast.
Push me faster, I need the money. I need to get bit by this dog we're coming up to. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Or would I?
Alright.
Would I?
Whoa. Yeah, alright. That's okay. I'll give you a call.
Oh, that's cool. He's got like a little.
What is he, Balto? Yeah, okay. Balto. Oh, what the
Look
heck?
at the bike. He's on top like a,
That's a leash.
like
Yeah, it's one of those stupid European scooter bikes.
Oh, European scooter bike. I don't know if you guys can see that.
It's a bike that's a scooter.
It's a bike that's a scooter.
2 wheels, but you have to do it yourself.
That is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Okay.
Another example of European.
That's
stupidity.
another example of European stupidity.
I mean, sure, they made the bike, but like, if they make it
Oh,
like that.
I know what we can talk about.
What?
We're talking about European stupidity.
Okay, sure.
Let's pick on. I don't want to be racist.
We're not being racist. They're all white in Europe.
Okay, but I don't want to be like pick one particular group, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's pick the Italians. I mean, I love the Italians. They come, they think that they're, we're the, we came over here legally, la 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 la. Okay, well that's another thing anyway. Anyway,
And they sing like this. La 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 la.
la 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 la. Oh boy, I was going to talk about the coronavirus in particular. They think that they think they're all high and mighty because of Christopher Columbus, and then that they made Christianity their own by having the Roman Catholic Church, which is in the Vatican, there in Italy. I don't know if Vatican is actually inside Rome. I mean, I know that it's another country in itself,
technically, Rome isn't a country; it's a city.
Yeah, but I mean, the Vatican.
But Vatican is its own country.
But is that in Rome? I don't know.
No, it's
It's
located
in Italy.
around Rome.
Okay.
Which is located around Rome, Italy.
Okay.
But the Vatican is its own country.
Okay.
Just how the White House area is its own little.
Washington
city.
D.C. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now that we got that out of the way, I was contemplating, since I had all this time about the coronavirus, I was contemplating, why is Italy being punished so much, the most, for this terrible epidemic? And then it occurred to me, if you are familiar with the Nicene Creed, there's on the Nicene Creed, it states that Jesus was punished by Pontius Pilate, okay? And Pontius Pilate is the one who had all the power in as governor at that time to give any kind of death sentence at all, because they were in control of Rome, and so it was the Italians who really killed Jesus. It wasn't the Jews. It was the Jews who instigated Pontius Pilate to do what Caesar in Rome required of him, which was to do the law, and that was to not let anybody who says he's a king, who's greater than Caesar, to be, known to be a king himself. So no, they're not going to let anybody else who says he's greater than Caesar live. So they kind of like threw that in Pontius Pilate's face, and then didn't Pontius Pilate said, "Hey, I'm not going to mess around with this. I'm going to send him to Herod." Didn't he send him to Herod?
Yeah, Herod's the weird one.
Yeah, Herod's the fruitcake. He was the fruitcake. Now he was. Go ahead.
They say that Herod was one of the first most not popular, but the first quote infamous drag queen.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how Herod was. He was a weird person like that. But yeah, anyway, go ahead.
No, you're right. He was the first official drag queen.
Yeah.
Herod was.
Because he wore the makeup. He wore.
He was
robes made for women.
Yeah, he was the first official queer. Okay, before the queers knew what they were.
Yeah.
Or he wasn't transgender. He was just a queer, huh?
He was a weird guy.
Okay. Watch out for that big thing. Okay. And so Herod say, hey, even Herod, it was weird for him to say, like, I'm not going to sentence this guy to death.
No, Herod, yeah, and Herod was like, hey, do a trick for me. Hey, do a
Yeah,
trick for
yeah,
me.
exactly. And he goes like, I have no tricks for you. I says, I can't turn you into a regular person. You're queer, you know? And so then Herod got upset and he said, like, you don't want to play my game. So he sent him back to Pontius Pilate.
Yeah,
Pontius Pilate, his wife, Claudia, said, hey, you're dealing with something you don't want to be dealing with, man. He says, like, hey, but I got to, hey, they're my people, and if I don't, I'll get in trouble.
and then,
Claudia said, hey, you're barking up the wrong tree, bud. That's his
and-
wife.
Yeah, and then that's when Pontius Pilate
Said,
made a
okay,
decision.
yeah, go ahead.
He washed his hands.
He actually
saying-
washed his hands.
saying that you do whatever, I don't care anymore. It's pretty much what he said.
Uh-huh.
When he said, my hands are clean of this man's blood,
Right.
he said, basically means, I could care less what you guys do anymore, but whatever you do, it's not my fault.
Right. So he had to do what he had to
turned
do.
his back on it.
He had to do what he had to do because he was a governor of the court, or clerk of the court of the Roman, part of the Roman Empire.
But before that, though, he tried at least to save Jesus a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Because the Jews had. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're doing
The
good.
Jews did that. What's it called? Their own thing.
The Jews had their
Passover.
they had their own army.
The Passover. No, they had their Passover tradition of letting one of the prisoners go,
Okay.
and they rather have let go of a prisoner of war,
Barnabas or
Barabbas,
Barabbas.
and then Jesus.
Yeah, so he said, oh no, we would rather have Barabbas and you take Jesus and do whatever you want to do with him. And that's for another story.
Gosh, that
So
reminds me of a joke.
yeah, we'll go. What's the joke?
The joke was that they're like, which one's the magic one? And then Barabbas is like, me. And then they're like, wait, we changed our mind.
That's a good one. I don't get it.
No, it was more about like they say that not all of the Jews knew who Jesus was, and they just kind of follow the peer pressure of like, oh yeah, we hate Jesus,
Hey, no, let's put on those crowns of thorns, those thorn of crowns or whatever.
yeah, exactly, because it's like it's more like a crowd mentality. Like if you don't know who the guy is,
Run, Forrest, run.
what entertainment did you have
That's right.
than just watch a guy get executed
Yeah, and just eat hummus.
and eat hummus while they're doing it?
Yeah. So there was like a peer pressure mentality among the Romans.
Oh, were they giving out shirts?
Yeah,
too?
so
Like,
there you go.
$15.
Yeah, and they're selling shirts. Or not shirts, they were selling like Roman things, I don't know. But anyway,
Roman
so
shirts.
that is what, that's what the Italians, I feel, had it coming,
Uh-huh.
And the Jews are just a byproduct because, they don't like to get their hands dirty for nothing, okay? And they didn't, they don't like to, oh, I didn't do it, I really didn't do it, the Romans did it, And like it wasn't Romans. It was the Romans. It wasn't the Jews.
Look at
The
that.
Jews were indirectly, linked to it, and the Jews were directly linked to it because they're the ones who crucified him and killed him.
Oh, look at that thing. See? It says, because of coronavirus,
Oh, yeah.
there aren't any books in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Yeah, sure. I can't even care about that thing anyways. Anyways, go on.
So it was the Italians that killed, what's his name? Jesus. And that's what I have to say. That's all I have to say.
I agree with you. Julio.
Hey, thanks, Axel.
Hi.
So that was our big aha moment. And that was a good little topic right there that we had. And
But now I want Italian food and hummus.
but now we want Italian food
And hummus.
and hummus. But
Actually, I could go for some olives right now. Do you have any olives?
I'm sure if you look somewhere we'll find some. But this is nothing to be sacrilegious about Jesus because this is during Lent right now, and we're not sacrilegious, but we're just saying that the time is coming to the end. The time is near. We're year is 2020, and supposedly Jesus is supposed to return in 2,000 years.
But remember, we don't know if that's figuratively or literally.
That's true, but
'Cause
we can't. It's not our
It's not ours to decide.
Right, 'cause
But our job is to interpret the Bible.
No, we don't interpret it. We have the Catholic Church is our authority
I know,
to interpret the Bible.
that's
Right.
our thing.
Right.
But we can't take it literally.
Right. I know. But if you were to take it literally, year would be 20,033,
Exactly.
plus or minus,
Mm-hmm.
because that's when they was crucified at 33 years of age. So, huh?
I felt some rain.
Well, we're almost done. But that's our talk for today, more or less. So that's our big topic. And unless you have anything else you gotta say there.
No, I think you got all the points.
Okay. Well, then I think we'll just wrap that up right there, Weasel.
Yeah.
Axel.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Who's that? Who's the weasel here?
I'm the Weasel. All right. Well, on the count of three, adios gato. 1, 2, 3. Adios gato.